So I thought I'd do a quick video to let you all know that a couple of weeks back, maybe a few months back, I rated a taxi firm called Eco Taxis. Now, the last couple of weeks, I've had nothing but problems with them. After they've got announcement of 5-star rate and me giving out all their business cards and letting people know how good they are, they've been letting people down, messing them around. Also, to find out, they did it to me and my mother last week on a Monday. Last Monday, me and my mum was waiting for a taxi. My mum's 60 years old and she struggles walking. And I booked a taxi with Eco. Spoke to a woman called Tracy. Before Tracy, it was another person. And that person was meant to book me in. We waited for about 10-20 minutes. Taxi driver said, well, the person said the taxi will be with us in the next 5-10 minutes. So 20 minutes went by. I phoned him up. I spoke to Tracy. Told Tracy the situation. She went, your taxi's not been booked. It's not been passed on. I was like, well, why is that then? I said, I've been waiting there with my mum. I have no idea. Okay, no worries then. Well, can you get me another taxi? Oh, yeah, it'd be another 25 minutes. 20 minutes to 25 minutes. I went, you're taking the piss. I said, I've been here for literally 20 minutes now waiting for my first taxi. How does that work out? Can't you get me one straight away? Tracy said, I can't get one straight away. But she giggled to herself. And I said, I'm glad you think it's funny. Because you giggled to yourself, I wonder what Clifford would say. And she turned around and goes, what I'll do is I'll go and contact Bounds and I'll get you a taxi quick enough from there. So she passed me to Bounds. They got a taxi for me, sort of, because Cliff owns Bounds and Eco. So Bounds turned up. Finally, we got our taxi after half hour. Wow. It's amazing when you scratch people's backs and you help them out and promote them and say how good they are, and they don't give a shit about their customers. Wow. Especially, people like me. So after I've helped them out and everything else and gave them good views and everything else, they just thought, oh, fuck him off sort of thing. So after Bounds took me home and took my mum home, I remember now, literally half hour, I phoned up Clifford, left messages the whole week. Tuesday come, the Monday that happened. Tuesday, I phoned up Bounds, asked to speak to Clifford. There's a woman there that put the phone down on me straight away. Second time I phoned back, there was a male. He said he'll pass a message, but he didn't want to do it at first. He was like, oh yeah, I'll pass a message. Well, you're not going to type it up then? Don't you want my number then? Oh, okay then. So already they knew they messed up no matter what. So at the end, that was Bounds. Wednesday come, I phoned Eco. Asked to speak to Clifford. Oh, he's not here today. He's not back until Monday. Oh, okay then. Surprise, surprise. And then I've been emailing them, leaving them from a 5-star view to a 1-star view on Eco now and Bounds. So it turns out that I never liked Bounds from day one. I never liked no other taxi firms. Eco was the best out there so far. Now I've changed my view. The reason why I changed my view, not only just because what they've done to me and my mum's 60 years old and she struggles walking and the taxi fucked him around, that Clifford, the manager, is too scared to take my phone calls. He's in the offices, but he's ignoring my calls because he knows it's a complaint. Now, yeah, fair enough, he's been saying do it by email, do it by letter. Now, I've done emails for a week and 1 day. I've only got one email back through Bounds stating you need to put it in letter. So I did it in letter and I still got no complaint back. My name, my number, my address is on there. Now the funny thing about it is this. I put Clifford and spelt it one way however else it's put it. And they actually took the piss and ripped back saying, and this is not how you spell this and this is not how you spell this. So for Bounds manager Clifford and the staff and Eco to reply and judge people by their spellings, to judge people by their complaints and not take or take things on board to give their customers a response back by their phone calls, I take it that you're a bit of a fucking coward. You're a big coward. Now, the funny thing about it, this is not the first time that they messed me around. The second time, Clifford knew and put his hands up, and that was when he was a real man, how he could take a phone call. But yet, they took my complaint on the phone call by that, because Clifford gave me £20 to pay for my taxi fare for free. So basically, I got it for free. Wow. But that was a phone call made to the manager, and he took my complaint on there and then. But they're telling me and my 60-year-old mother that you need to do it in writing. They're not interested in the complaints. There's nothing we could do. But yeah, it was the taxi's firm that messed up. Their receptionist booked me in, but never booked me in or passed it on to a taxi driver. So we were waiting until we phoned back Eco again, and Tracy took the call. So I thought I'd do a video to let you all know that Eco's taxis is not how I'll put it across, and I do apologise to everyone out there. Eco's taxis will not take your complaints forward. They do when they care, and when you put so much money in their firm, then they look at you and say, yeah, we're not interested no more. Once you do one complaint, your second complaint, third complaint doesn't count. So heads up on that. Now, just to let you know, if you go on Google, you'll see all the views of all the people that are putting their bad comments in there. Well, it's not bad comments, because it's happened to me now and my mum. And for Clifford to be a coward, and I hope he sees this, to be a coward and can't even pick up a phone just to ring a customer and speak like a proper man to take the complaint, I think you're a bit of a coward. And tell you the truth, I don't care if you ban me from your taxi rank. I don't care if I don't order from you no more. I am very disgusted in the way you treated me, my mother, and I'm also very disgusted that I'm not the only person it's happened to. A few other people I've given your cards out, promoted you to say how good you guys were, to treat them like shit. And I think that's very disgusting. And I think you're very bad for that. I'll get on with all your taxi drivers and most of your people that work there. And after today, it doesn't take a week for a manager to get back. And I hope this video enjoys the views and everything else. So if you've had any problems with Eco taxis and I promoted you to them or gave you a card to say go and check them out, I do, at the bottom of my heart, I am really sorry for giving you a shit taxi service where your complaint doesn't matter to them. I am really sorry. So I do apologise. I just can't believe, I cannot believe Eco has done this to me and treated me so bad. After I've rated them, I promoted them, I gave them everything. I even give them tip on money to get no complaints took on board. Not allowed a phone call to the manager without him refusing it. Wow. So yeah, so I won't be doing my complaint now. You can stick your complaints at your ass. I won't be replying back by email or letters, and I'm not even going to ring yous no more. But I will say real people, real managers, real business firms will actually get back to me and actually pick up the phone and even just apologise, or even just to ring. Simple. To answer your customers. Yeah, like you said in your email. Oh yeah, us business people, we know what we're doing. Rah, 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 rah. You customers are just customers. Yeah, well, you're wrong on that one, Clifford. Customers are always right, mate. Especially when you record the phone calls and you record your staff and you record other staffs that put the phone down because they won't let me speak to you. To find out today you're a coward and you turn around and said to your staff, oh, I can't take his call. Tell him to do it by email. You could easily took that phone call. You could easily spoke to me like a proper man and find out what happened. And you're a coward, mate. And you know what, mate? I hope after today you lose business, because I am not happy with your firm or your company. And if anyone comes up to me now about Eco's taxis, I will give them a bad voice. I'm telling you now, I will tell around and tell them how you treat a 60-year-old woman, and I will tell them how you treated me after I put loads of money in your firm, after I gave taxi drivers tips, after I got on with all your taxi drivers. Wow. After I gave out shitloads of your business cards to loads of people when I'm working and not working, and anyone says, who are the best taxi firm? When I did a video announcing you, when I went on the radio station announcing you. Wow, how good you were to do this to me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Clifford. That's fine, mate. You enjoy now, yeah? You enjoy. But just to let you know, Eco Cars, you're very disgusted in the way you treat old people. And remember this, Monday, I'm so tempted to put the footage up. I really am so tempted to put the footage up. Bounds Taxi refused to walk an old lady from Tesco's car park to his taxi. I and my mother ended up linking arms with her to put her in the taxi. Wow. And that was a different situation. That poor old lady couldn't believe her eyes that it took other people off the streets to walk her to your taxi. Your taxi driver is too lazy to get off his ass and just sat there and said, come on, love, get in the taxi. To an old lady. I wonder what happens if I'll give that footage to the newspaper now. Yeah, let's see this now. So yeah, I'll take it one step higher now. So, you know, in the meantime, this video is my complaint video, and this video is just to let you know, Eco Taxis basically screwed me and my mum over Monday afternoon. Yeah, Monday afternoon. And I phoned in, spoke to Tracy, and she ended up getting me a Bounds taxi. But the manager's a coward and can't answer the calls. And the manager's a coward because he can't even ring me back as a manager, even to say sorry or explain himself. But he just keeps spamming me emails saying, do a complaint, send it by email. My name's not like this, it's like this. This is how you spell this is how you spell that. Fuck me. Wow. But yeah, I've done 3 letters. No reply back. Wow. Clifford, you made yourself look good, mate. And I'll tell you something, mate. If that's how you treat your customers, mate, and I knew that from day one, I'm so glad I changed my 5-star to a 1-star. And I hope you enjoy the radio station nets. Enjoy. Be a man. Call your customer.